All right, fam, check me out. 11 miles. Today is Friday, October the 24th. I think it's, yeah, October the 24th. I done did 11 miles. Usually, I run my long run on Saturdays. But for some reason today, something just told me, usually today is my rest day on Fridays. And I was late. Something just said, man, go running today. Go running today. And sometimes it's also great to listen to your conscience, listen to your mind. If you believe in God, that's God. Well, we're not finna get religious on here, but I was led to go running this morning. So went to my destination, which is Lake Mill. My goal was to run around Lake Mill. If you're familiar with Savannah, you know what I'm talking about. You run Lake Mill, it's a trail down Skidaway through Bacon Park that'll take you to Daffin. Ran around Daffin and I'm back on the trail again at Bacon Park. I'm gonna walk back to Lake Mill to cool off. So that's my sometimes my 11-mile route. But when I got to Lake Mill, I was going around the lake. I seen this guy that I used to work with, a co-worker of mine. He retired back in, I think 2011, 2010. Can't remember the exact year, but he'd been retired for a long time. And when I was round back up in that time, around 2008, 9, and 10, round up in that time, I was weighing around 265 pounds. I was a big dude. I was real huge. And I'm 5'10", and I was weighing 265. So that's a lot of weight on me. So what happened was my job consists of loading trucks. So at the time we was loading and unloading truck drivers. And a truck driver got out of the truck one time. And that, I'm talking about, this dude was so goddamn big. He was huge. I want to say a solid 350. I didn't weigh him, but he was a solid 3. I'm just going to throw a weight out there. He was big. And when he got out the truck, the air released like, that's how the truck sounded. And then he was trying to pull his shirt down. His stomach was hanging over his dick. He was just a mess. And so that guy, I'm telling you, we call him Big Kid because he liked to play, he liked to clown a lot. But he said, hey, there go your future. He said that shit to me. I say, in my mind, he kind of like, he was playing, but that did something to me. I'm talking, man, that shit, I mean, like, sometimes I still think about that shit and it bothers me. He said, there go your future. And so in my mind, I'm like, who the hell is he talking to? That ain't finna be my future. And then I just went and, did an evaluation of myself. Matter of fact, if I remember correctly, yeah, I think I went, after I got off, I went around the park and tried to run that day. I couldn't make it around the park, but I attempted. You know what I mean? I always was a little active, but I wasn't in shape to run the whole park without stopping. At that time I couldn't. So that kind of started my journey. And I saw him today. Now, back in 2020, around COVID time, I was led to go to his house. 'Cause I know where he live at. I went and knocked on his door just to tell him thank you, because he started the process of changing my life, to be honest with you, by that shit he said. He don't realize it. Matter of fact, I told him the story. He don't even remember saying it. He don't even remember saying that, saying that. But I went and told him, thank you for that. He don't even realize what he did. He turned me into who I am now. He started the process, let me put it that way. So, and that was the last time I seen him, was in 2020 at COVID. And I really didn't get to talk to him because at that time, COVID was going on, and he just like stood at the door and kind of like, man, he was like, he believed in that COVID thing. And I'm not saying that's not believable, but I'm just saying, like, he didn't even come out the door. He kind of peeked his head, and I was kind of talking to him through the door, but I wanted to just tell him things because it was on my mind to tell him that. But anyway, I saw him today around the park, and he actually complimented me. And, I'm not the type of person to really too much be caring about compliments. But when he told me what he told me, like, man, hey, boy, you still losing weight. Because he saw me in 2020, he said, boy, you still looking good. You still losing weight. That's what he said. He said, boy, you still looking good. You still losing weight. That's what he said to me. And for him to say that, as opposed to there go your future, and you would have seen that truck driver I'm telling you about, you'd be like, God damn. that's like, that just spoke a lot coming from him. And I don't know, like maybe I said all that to say maybe me being told, well, let me say this, maybe God telling me to get up and get this run in was meant for me to see him to motivate me more. So I just wanted to drop that nugget on you guys, man. If that mean anything to any goddamn body, it meant a lot to me. You know, I haven't seen him. I think he retired around 2000. I don't know, I would say 2012 or 13 or something like that. That's when he retired. So, and you retire about 62, 63. I don't know how old he is, but I know right now he got to be well over 70 and still walking around that park. He said he just got finished running. He was cooling down. So anyway, this weather's great. If you're in the Savannah area, my Lexa said it was 51 degrees when I first started. Great weather. If you're getting the miles on your legs, y'all be safe, y'all be careful, and let's get it done, baby. I'll talk to you guys later.